The Tigers. This is Williams.
Yes,
Welcome to the call this morning. You doing okay?
I'm doing the best I could.
All right, then. Once again, we were just talking about your game at home over the weekend against Alabama State. It was 19-18 for Bama State. And we're moving forward into next weekend, so give us your reflections on Saturday and your prep for the upcoming
First of all, I can't be living with these 1-point losses. No, it was one of those games that was actually winnable for us. Unfortunately, before the game even started, my kicker actually hurt himself in pregame. And, we had to go for two on 3 occasions and came up short. That's the credit goes to Alabama State. But I feel good the way the kids played because they played hard. And I also think we played one of the top schools in our conference, and they played them hard and had an opportunity to pull it out, but it just didn't happen.
All right, questions for head coach Doug Williams from Grambling State. Questions for Coach Williams?
Oh, I guess nobody want to talk to a loser, man.
Everybody's kind of quiet on him. Well, Coach, I have a quick question for you. Your rushing game kind of suffered a little bit on Saturday, only 78 yards rushing while you had 280 in the air. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, I think you got to give that credit to Alabama State defense. I think they came in here with the idea of making sure that we weren't able to run the football, which is pretty much our strong suit. And when that happened, you certainly got to give the opponent the credit, and that credit goes to their defense and the fact that, we weren't able to execute some of the things that we would have liked to.
All right. Anyone else have any questions? Jump on in anytime.
Hey, Coach Williams, Donald Ware, how's it going?
Hey, Don, how you doing?
Hey, we're pretty good. Last year, you guys got off to the 1-4 start on last year. Do you see some similarities, I guess more so in terms of some improvement that you could in this second half kind of get it going?
I tell you what, it ain't fun looking at similarities last year, but I kind of look at it a little differently because I knew coming in here we was going to be so much younger than last year. I thought we was young last year, but when you think about your whole defensive front being gone, losing 7 guys on defense, I knew it was going to be a tough one. Just hope that the young guys step up. But I think they're playing better each week. I think that's what we're looking for. We played TCU. To me, I looked at it from a character-building situation. I didn't want anybody to quit, and they didn't. And I think the other night you saw the fact that they played hard, had opportunity to win, just weren't able to bring it off.
Yeah, and what about the play? I thought I saw in the box, but I don't have it in front of me. But you going with both your son and Frank Rivers?
You say the play?
Yeah. Are you going with both quarterbacks? I thought I saw.
No. Let's nick that in the bud. We don't have a quarterback controversy, a 2-quarterback tier. DJ caught cramps early in the third quarter.
Okay.
And was unable to play the rest of the game.
Okay. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
All right.
More questions for Coach Williams?
Doug, this is Mark Gray from HSRN.
Yeah, hey, Mark.
How you doing? Can you talk about the confidence that your team has right now? They wavering. I mean, you got young kids struggling as they learn this thing. Some of them haven't been around through the comeback last year. So what's their confidence like?
Well, I think that's the most important thing. And after the game, I didn't come in and I didn't blast them. My thing to them was, I didn't want anybody walking out of there with their head unbowed. I want them to walk out there with their head unbowed, looking up, because we got a long ways to go. It ain't over till it's over, and we went through the same thing last year. Just unfortunate this year, we got more kids that hadn't played and a lot of younger guys that might not understand it. But I think as we keep preaching it, they might start buying into it.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Okay.
Okay, Coach, according to my schedule, you have the week off. Slow time to maybe get regrouped.
Thank God. we need a week off, I can tell you that. But no, I appreciate it though.
Okay, do we have any other questions for head coach Doug Williams from Grambling?
Yeah, Doug, this is Roscoe. How you
Hey,
doing?
Roscoe.
How are you going to use this week? What are you going to work on? What are you going to try to get accomplished during your time off?
Well, watching the tape, I've always said, Roscoe, in a game of football, there's about 3 to 4, maybe 5 plays in a game that if one or two people had done things correctly, we wouldn't be sitting here talking about going 0-3. And as we watch the tape, it's easy to find 3 or 4, 5 things that could have turned this whole thing around. And we got to go out and walk through it and show it to them and explain that, if we all work together and do this, it will happen. And that's the one thing. And the other part is, hell, I'm talking to the girls soccer team and seeing them kick extra points.
All right, do we have any other questions for Coach Doug Williams? Well, Coach, we thank you for joining us on the call this morning. And I guess we enjoy the week off before you get back to work next week. And we'll talk to you on Monday.
We'll be working. We just won't be playing.
All right, then.
All right.
All right, Coach, you have a good week.
Thanks.
All right, that was head coach Doug Williams from Grambling State University. Next